NFTs, and permissionless commerce. Kiosk. Kiosk has been built by the team at Zora, and it was launched on base in this month itself. So, what is Kiosk and why does it matter? Kiosk is basically a permissionless storefront builder that lets anyone create their on chain shop, no coding needed. Think of it as Shopify for NFTs, but without the traditional gatekeepers, fees, or intermediaries. Creators, whether artists, writers, people who are building memes, or just generally builders, can use Kiosk to launch curated storefronts, showcase collections, mint and sell NFTs natively on Base. They can also embed the stores in other platforms or websites. It's very minimalist, very Zora style UI, clean, fast, and it's easy to use. So, how does it work? Kiosk is built on Base, the L2 from Coinbase, and is tightly integrated with the Zora protocol. Here is the magic. You connect your wallet, you can create a kiosk or a storefront, you can choose NFTs to display, either your own or curated from across Zora, set minting condition, pricing, etc. And ta-da, your storefront is live on chain. There is no platform fee. Minting happens natively on Base, which is fast and cheap. And since it's all smart contract powered, you retain full control over your storefront, royalties, and metadata. So why is this a big deal? In 2021, creators needed devs to launch smart contract drops. In 2023, Zora protocol made it easier. Now, obviously, in 2025, Kiosk kind of lets anybody launch a marketplace with 2 clicks. It aligns with the broader trend of on-chain creation, giving creators not just tools to mint, but tools to frame their work and build community-powered economies. Imagine a music curator launching a weekly drop of indie NFTs, or a DAO selling collectibles through its own on-chain store. Kiosk turns curation into a primitive and also composable for the creator, a layer basically that works. What is under the hood? The smart contracts behind Kiosk are open source. There is a dev SDK, and there is support for embedding kiosks in other UIs as well. The metadata, mint logic, and pricing are all modular. This means you can plug Kiosk into your website, app, or community portal and still control everything on chain, which is very powerful. There are obviously, some criticisms. Everything is not always all perfect. So there is user friction. Every action, minting, customizing, managing the storefront requires a signature. So for non-crypto natives, this will still feel very, very clunky. It has a certain overlap with Zora protocol. Many devs ask what's really new here. Is Kiosk just a skin on top of the existing tools that Zora already provides? Then there is some feedback in the Farcaster communities, which kind of poses the question and made me think as well whether Zora is shipping too many tools without considering, a consolidated user experience. So Mint, Protocol, Embed SDK, and now Kiosk, does it overwhelm the new users? Discovery. Unless you are already a known creator, getting traffic to your kiosk is still DIY because this is all under your control. Like, you build a Shopify storefront, you still have to bring traffic to your store. It's not a marketplace. So there is no aggregator or homepage featuring top kiosk, not yet anywhere. Why it still stands out? I think despite all of these hiccups, Kiosk represents a leap in usability. There is no platform fees. It's truly on-chain, and it's easily customizable. It's base native, so that means there's low gas, it's cheaper, it's fully open source as well. It gives curators power, not just creators. And in a market full of marketplaces, that is very, very rare. So, I'm going to put in all the details in this description, the episode description, the website, the GitHub repo. GitHub is actually well documented. You'll find clear instructions, examples, and even deploy scripts. However, I did realize that there is limited onboarding content for non-devs. Some tutorials are scattered across Farcaster threads and Zora blogs, so maybe there is consolidation required at that end. Why should you care, and who should really be give a damn about Kiosk? So I think NFT creators who are perhaps looking out to remove the intermediary, who want to break platform dependency, would be folks who would be interested. DAOs curating their own drops. Indie game projects, I think, launching their assets would gain massively from it. And obviously, communities creating on-chain shops would also be able to, communities, for example, selling merch would really benefit from creating an on-chain shop. So, if you believe in the long tail of Web3 commerce, Chaos might be your gateway. So that is pretty much what I experienced on Kiosk, and that's a wrap on today's deep dive into Kiosk by Zora. If you like this episode, share it with a friend or drop a mint on Farcaster. And if you have built something interesting recently or have come across a product that has really piqued your interest, DM me on Twitter or on Farcaster. I'd love to feature, that particular project on the show. I'd love to try it out. I love trying out new products. Until next time, keep building, keep minting, and stay curious. Here is Tarsha signing off.